Weekly update for March 31st, 2017. And a phone message from Dave Fisher today saying that he's taking my laptop into a computer place out in Waterloo and is going to get them to get everything off of the hard drive, and we will have that for permanent storage at the off White House. But just waiting to find out if the CAN 7 notes are still on there, which is about 3 or 4 weeks worth of work. Working on those, and I hope they're on there because it was a lot of work. Basically, earliest 10 pages from flight in the Cerebus archive. Definitely a great relief not to have a computer anymore. It was an interesting experiment. I got the computer back in 2008, 2009, so it's actually lasted a lot longer than computers are supposed to. But that'll do it for me. So I won't be participating here on A Moment of Cerebus except with these weekly updates. And so anything that you want to call to my attention, you're going to have to send it to me by mail. Box 1674, Station C, Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. N2G 4R2, R2D2's younger brother, 4R2. So that applies to you, Lee, and Benjamin, and Gary. If you come up with parody cover ideas, I would definitely like to take a look at them and do some strips associated with them. But you're going to have to send them to me by mail. And sad to say, this is going to be more work for you, Benjamin. I know that up until now you've been getting the Qbert font word balloons and in their raw form, having to boldface them and stuff like that, but still getting it in digital form. And from now on, I'm just going to be typing those. I think I'm going to get a new electric typewriter, and I will be typing the word balloons, and I'll send you a photocopy of the Dory picture and paste-ups of the Cerebi on it as they apply to that strip. But the day of digital files is done. Again, we'll do that by mail, and I'll be giving you a call real soon so that we can talk about that. In the mail, I sent Colin Upton a check to get his most recent mini comics, and boy, you do that with Colin Upton, and you get a whack of mini comics. So here's the mini comics that I got from Colin, and I'm going to be showing you some more of the interiors on those over the coming weeks. But you talk about a guy who's not really making a living doing comics. He paints war miniatures for a living. This is what he managed to produce in the last year or so. Two-Fisted Tales of Tea, number 4. Famous Bus Rides, number 8. Famous Bus Rides, number 7. This was a favorite of mine. For Mini Comic Day 2015, Raccoon in the Wainscoting. And also from Mini Comic Day 2015, Never Give a Baby a Ray Gun. Stuff number 1. Stuff number 2. Stuff number 3. Self-Indulgent Comics, number 56. Self-Indulgent Comics, number 55. Self-Indulgent Comics, number 54. We're going to be taking a closer look at that one next week. I am honored by your visit to my library, Monk Julian. It is my pleasure. You possess some rare and beautiful volumes. But what have we here? And it's this guy reacting to a printed book, and he does not react well. Self-Indulgent Comics, number 53. Self-Indulgent Comics, number 52. Self-Indulgent Comics, number 51. Self-Indulgent Comics, number 50. Postmodern Mini Comics, number 15. 9/11, The Fortnight. Charlie, which was about the Charlie Hebdo shootings. And Charlie 2. Can't Complain, number 2. And then his series, Colin Cthulhu, where he gets the idea in his head that he's actually H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu. He's just masquerading as a cartoonist in Vancouver. Colin Cthulhu, number 2. Colin Cthulhu, number 3. Colin Cthulhu, number 4. Colin Cthulhu, number 5. Colin Cthulhu, number 6. Colin Cthulhu, number 7. Colin Cthulhu, number 8. And there you go. That's like 2015, 2016 from Colin Upton. Can I give out Colin Upton's home address? I don't see why not. He's got it on every mini comic that he does. Colin Upton, COLINUPTON, 440 East 5th Avenue in Vancouver, British Columbia, apartment number 223. And V as in Victor, 5, T as in Thomas, 1, N as in Nancy, 5. And if you want to check them out on the web, those of you who still have computers, unlike me, Colin Upton at telus.net, TELUS, colinupton.tumblr.com, or www.colinupton.com, and FB. Oh, Facebook. Okay. How about that? Facebook, Colin Upton Comics. So if you've got 50 cents or a buck lying around and you have absolutely no Colin Upton in your comic book collection, now's a good chance to fix that oversight. I'd also like to thank Alfonso for drawing me a Cerebus Christmas card. That's sort of an inside joke around here because virtually everything we've been doing for the last couple of weeks is for Christmas 2017 in March, for crying out loud. What kind of a civilization is this? But thanks very much. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, Alfonso. And that'll do it for the weekly update for March 31st. Hope to see a bunch of you back here for weekly update for April 7th.